They say the American dream is built on hard work and resilience. But imagine starting that dream not just from poverty, not from obscurity, but from slavery. Imagine being born into chains and dying a legend. This is not fiction. This is the real story of Benjamin Pap Singleton, a man who defied the system, escaped bondage, and became one of the most influential black leaders of the 19th century. A man who transformed from a fugitive to a millionaire entrepreneur and led thousands toward freedom, not just in body, but in mind and land. He tried to escape, many times, but each attempt ended the same: capture and punishment. Still, Singleton was stubborn. He believed in his right to live free. He would not be broken. In 1846, after years of failed attempts, Benjamin finally succeeded. He fled to Detroit, then part of the Underground Railroad network, and for over 2 decades he lived as a carpenter, rebuilding his life from the dust of his past. But while many escaped slaves stayed low and silent, Singleton dreamed bigger, much bigger. He didn't want just freedom for himself. He wanted land, opportunity, self-sufficiency. He had watched black families in the North struggle to find work, housing, and respect. Emancipation had come, but equality had not. In Singleton's own words, "We are not slaves, but worse, outcasts in our own country." So he began to plan something revolutionary: a mass migration of black Americans to the West. Not just any migration, an exodus, a term from the Bible, deliberately chosen. Just as Moses had led his people out of Egypt, Singleton would lead freedmen out of the South, away from lynchings, Jim Crow laws, and broken promises, to a place where they could own land, farm, build towns, and never again rely on white employers or broken governments. People thought he was insane. But Singleton had 2 things in his favor: vision and relentless drive. In the 1870s, he began organizing the Exoduster movement, a term given to freed black Americans who left the southern states for Kansas. Singleton saw Kansas as a promised land. It had been the heart of abolitionist resistance during the Bleeding Kansas